Screen Team Media.
The title really says it all. I mean, there's something iconic about just having Playboy in the title. That everybody, it's a brand that's known around the world, and there's something about just saying Playboy that makes people smile, men and women. And so, this is set in the 60s. The Playboy Club is the title of our show, and it's about the first Playboy Club in Chicago. Basically my character kind of sums it all up. In the beginning of the show, he has a voiceover, and it goes something like this. It says something like, Chicago, the crime-filled, steamy, corrupt, windy city, maybe all those things, but there's one place where everything is perfect, where life is magic, where anyone can be anything they want to be. And he's talking about the Playboy Club. When you step foot inside, these walls, you can be anything you want to be. Life is magic. And when you go to the Playboy Mansion, it's the same thing. But as soon as you step outside of those walls, that fantasy is gone, and you're back to the real world. And the real world is corrupt. The real world is hectic, is ominous sometimes. And that's what you kind of get with this show. You get the fantasy within the walls, and as soon as you step outside, these characters have to deal with real life, real world issues. And that's what becomes very interesting. Nick Dalton is the guy that everybody wants to be, and the guy that every girl wants to be with. And I think within the walls of, like we talked before, within the walls of Playboy, when you enter the Playboy Club or you enter the Playboy Mansion, it becomes basically a heightened kind of reality, a fantasy, so to speak. That's what Nick Dalton is to people. He's very well connected. He's young. He's successful. He's a successful attorney. He has political aspirations. All these things that make him look on the surface absolutely perfect. But he has a past. He has a past that when he leaves the Playboy Club, he still has to deal with occasionally. And he has some sort of mob ties. He has some sort of traumatic experiences that happened to him when he was a child that have brought him on a path to where he is now. And that path might have not always been the right path. You didn't always choose the right things. So all of that will play out through the series, which is interesting to me, for a character to not just be like, one note or one color. I mean, he's got just like the Playboy Club has all these colors around. That's what Nick Dalton has as well. To me, Hugh Hefner thought outside the box, and he was right on. He's revolutionary with his thoughts and what really what America really wanted. And he sold sex, but he didn't sell it sleazy. He just sold what people really wanted. I find it amazing that he's still going strong, to be honest with you. It's absolutely amazing to me. But good for you, Hef.